You worked with a wide range of animals like dogs, cats, turtles, and cows also. Welcome to Tales of Tales with Manisha. Today we are talking to Dr. Ashima Nath, who is a highly sought after homeopath renowned for her compassionate and effective treatments. Practicing in Thane, Maharashtra, she has successfully addressed a variety of conditions in animals, including viral warts in street animals, with homeopathy alone, avoiding the situation of surgeries. Her expertise extends to treating both physical and mental illnesses in dogs like aggression, anxiety, and depression. Dr. Nath has undergone training in canine behavior and body language to enhance her treatment approaches. She has treated not just dogs but also cows, turtles, and many other animals. So, could you tell us any one success story which really highlights the impact of homeopathy in treatment?
First, I'll elaborate on that list that you talked about. So there are cows, horses, donkeys, monkeys,
Oh,
birds, turtles, tortoises, and of course cats and dogs, and rabbits and squirrels also.
wow.
So we worked with a wide range of species, and not to forget humans, of
Yes,
course.
of course.
So we worked with all of them, and particularly a few cases do stand out in mind. There was a cow in a remote village in Chhattisgarh called Rajnandan Gaon. I think that's the name. She had a severe epilepsy, and the suggestion from vets was to put her down. The person reached out to me, and I remember asking him to give a handful of pills to the cow each time. And thankfully, till date, the cow called Lado, I think, is absolutely fine. So that is one that struck to me. There was another wildlife rescue in Calcutta that was a civet cat
Mm.
with a paralysis of hind legs due to injury. Again, that one has made a very good recovery. And there are a bunch on the street that really, are very close to my heart because there's nobody really doing much for them. And when rescuers reach out to them, we are able to help with skin issues, because skin issues, while they sound very benign and mild, it's one of the topmost reasons that animals are abused or hit or shooed away. So for us, that is important because we are able to help someone that is really not in a position to do much about it. So those stand out for me particularly as an individual.
Can you briefly explain what homeopathy is
Mm.
and how it differs from traditional veterinary medicine?
So homeopathy is a science that was discovered, or rather founded, by Samuel Hahnemann in Germany in the 1700s. It is a system that says like cures like, and where we use highly diluted versions of various natural and mineral and other substances to treat disease. Now, in the way that it differs from conventional medicine, mainly the difference is that we use the body's immune power to counter disease. Inherently, all of us have the power to fight disease, right? Like, it's not every day that all of us fall sick. So, we use that ability of the body and support it to counter disease. In this, the main thing that happens is that there is a longer lasting cure and there are no side effects. So, by definition, we are different from conventional medicine in that sense. Having said that, and we will talk about it later, I'm sure, these systems complement each other, they are not against each other.
Hmm. What type of conditions
Mm.
in pets, animals largely, respond well to homeopathy? Like, for example, are there specific diseases like arthritis or skin diseases which respond better than other diseases?
Actually, it's easier to answer what can't we treat, okay?
Okay.
Because that is a smaller subset, and
Mhm.
there we have lesser limitations. So except for the absolute emergencies, meaning either there is bleeding or an accident or cluster seizures, or an animal has fainted, or there is a purely surgical issue like a herniation of some
Hmm.
kind in the abdomen, other than this we play a good role in
Treating all
almost
kinds.
all diseases. In some cases, we are good at substituting conventional medicine. For example, chronic diseases like arthritis, skin issues, these are common. Migraine, not, animals don't have migraines, but skin and epilepsy and those sort of things, we are often able to avoid, minimize, wean off allopathy. But in case of certain emergency or rather more acute clinical conditions like say a tick fever or a parvo or a distemper, we do well to complement allopathy, because like I said, these are diseases where the immune system has taken a major hit, and we are able to support the immunity of the body to help heal faster.
What kind of research or any kind of case studies support homeopathy for pets?
There are various books published on this. We ourselves honestly have been at the forefront of doing this work, um, but we have not been so great at documenting it. But I encourage it, like, and welcome anybody who wants to document this work that we are doing. And I think a large number of holistic veterinarians, if you look at the Western world, there are many, also advocate homeopathy and use it along with conventional medicine for their patients and pets. So there is enough evidence to show that it works, but is it documented and structured in a place? I don't think so.
Mental health in pets is often overlooked, or usually pet parents are not able to identify it. So how do you approach issues like aggression, anxiety, or depression?
See, all living beings have emotions. It is uh, it is one of the major reasons that we bond with animals, that they are emotional. Unconditional love bonds us to them. Just like us, they also suffer from mental health issues. Often we will hear that a pet parent passed away. We know this very commonly, that if the pet parent is away, they will not eat. So these are signs of minor depression. If a pet loses a pet parent, or why just a pet parent, even a companion animal, we see cases of them having depression. I have seen cases in many houses where the primary caretaker was a servant, and the servant changed and the dog fell sick. Wherever the animal is in pain, they will snap. Okay, so aggression is a tricky area to work in. So usually what works well is to have a vet, a homeopath, and a behaviorist that can help you solve this.
Okay. So, what are some common health issues in pets today?
Anything that comes out of an overload of chemicals is a problem. A lot of pet parents still use kibble and processed food. The second is their shampoos, the local applications. While we have moved on to using organic and natural for ourselves, we've not learned the same thing for animals. The third is, of course, tick and flea medication. And fourthly, one frequently overlooked area is the chemicals that we use in our houses for cleaning floors and laundry. This, according to me, is causing a lot of disease, as is the fact that you have many households where you have simply outsourced the animal's care. So my suggestion to people usually is, be involved even if you have a caretaker.
Some people say homeopathy is just a placebo. So, what does science and clinical experience say? How do we know it works?